The paintings and constructions in this exhibit are typical of what I've been doing for a number of years. I started out as a young guy, very impressed by abstract expressionism. I was a student in the 50s when it was in its still going strong. And as I worked, I found that this way of thinking, even more than any particular artist, but the whole idea of directness, of improvisation, of charging your brush with energy, it just really appealed to my youthful passion. In the 70s, I began with the idea of reduction and reducing rather than adding. I was taken with the idea of constructing and with the idea of just classical simplicity, of trying to reduce things down to some basic elements, visual elements that might work just by themselves. And this is when the shaped canvas constructions came along, and I became interested in putting together lines and forms that would poke their way through the canvas, creating shadows and suggesting movement, and just creating a feeling of expression, but in a much cooler way than I had been working previously with the expressionist point of view. So this kind of contrast that's in the exhibit, I think, is typical of my work throughout the years, moving back and forth between this idea of constructing, of simplicity, and then of working in a more direct, improvisational way. What people get out of the work is very difficult for me to assess. That I know what goes into it and I know where I'm coming from, but I also am very sensitive to the idea that people bring to the work what their own background tells them, and how that directs them. So I leave that open to the viewer as you go through the work and look at it. I hope you'll find yourself taken to it, and then it will speak to you in some way. More information can be found about my work on my website, which is therestlesseye.com, www.therestlesseye, all one word, .com. Thank you.